This is the Dallas Morning News. It's Friday, April 10th. A mix of sun and clouds today with a possibility of an afternoon thunderstorm. Today's high will be 80. Partly cloudy this evening with a low of 65. The weekend is shaping up to be a bit stormy with an afternoon thunderstorm popping up on Saturday that will linger into the evening. Sunday will feature showers and heavy thunderstorms moving through the area. Saturday's high will get to 81. Sunday will be a little bit cooler with a high in the mid-70s. Here are today's headlines. Having earned what they termed significant pretrial legal victories, the Mavericks on Thursday moved toward what they say they hope will be a peaceful resolution in their legal dispute with the Stars. Mavericks lead attorney Chip Babcock notified the Texas Business Court that Dallas's NBA team is dropping its damages claim against the city's NHL team for tortious interference with contract. Without giving specifics, the Mavericks issued a statement to the Dallas Morning News regarding why they are dropping the claim. A person familiar with the potential claim amount estimated it to be $60 million to $70 million, citing a legal expert's deposition from this week. The claim withdrawal comes exactly 1 week after Texas Business Court Judge Bill Whitehill's 91-page opinion and order that the Mavericks interpret to mean they have control of Center Operating Company, which controls American Airlines Center, until and unless a jury trial decides otherwise. The Stars believe the issue of COC control remains unresolved, with monthly arena disbursements remaining in an escrow fund. In the rulings, Whitehill denied the Stars' 5 summary judgment motions and granted the Mavericks motions for declaratory judgment and affirmative defenses. On Thursday afternoon, Whitehill ordered the sides to resume mediation. In other news, a Wichita Falls woman was sentenced to 6 years in prison Thursday after pleading guilty to first-degree felony charges of mailing synthetic cannabinoids and narcotics hidden in Bibles and newspapers to prison inmates. That's according to a Texas Department of Criminal Justice news release. Henna Havila Martinez was initially arrested in July last year following a search of her property by Wichita law enforcement officers. According to an affidavit, officers found nearly 5 pounds of synthetic cannabinoids in her home in various forms, including liquid, powder, and sheets. Martinez also had foil, newspapers, and resume paper that tested positive, and acetone and other chemicals used to manufacture the controlled substance. Next up, all eyes were on Cape Canaveral last week as 4 astronauts blasted off on a historic flight around the far side of the moon. For Victor Glover Sr., watching from his home in Prosper, the moment carried a more personal weight. His son is among the crew aboard the Orion spacecraft. Victor Glover Jr. is the latest in a line of black astronauts who have expanded the boundaries of who gets to explore space. In 1983, Guion Bluford became the first black American in space, launching aboard the Space Shuttle Challenger. Nearly a decade later, in 1992, physician-scientist Dr. Mae Jemison made history by becoming the first black woman in space, flying aboard the Endeavour. Glover Jr. is making history as the first black American astronaut to complete a lunar flyby after previously becoming the first black crew member to spend an extended period aboard the International Space Station in 2021. And the Dallas Zoo has added 2 tiger cubs to the family, and you have the chance to help name one of them. The Sumatran tiger cubs, 1 boy and 1 girl, were born in the early morning hours of February 22nd to Mom Suki and Dad Kuasa, the zoo announced on Wednesday in a news release. Each weighed about 2.5 pounds at birth. Zoo officials said the cubs are thriving under Suki's care and continue to grow every day. They will remain behind the scenes until they have the strength and skills to explore their public habitat. In the meantime, the zoo is inviting its supporters to help name the female cub through a donation-based voting contest that supports wildlife conservation. To participate, go to DallasZoo.com, select the naming contest on the Dallas Zoo homepage, make a donation, then make your choice from the provided options, and submit. The name that receives the most donations will be chosen as the cub's official name. Voting is open until Monday, April 20th. Thanks for listening. For more on today's stories and the latest breaking news, visit dallasnews.com. Enjoy your weekend, and I'll be back on Monday with more from the Dallas Morning News.